A Norwegian cruise ship returned today to pick up the hundreds of passengers that it left behind yesterday when it left port ahead of schedule due to a tsunami warning. And tonight we're hearing from someone left behind there in Hawaii and from my relative who was on the ship out at sea during the tsunami.
Did not expect this. People are crying. We're going to higher ground.
Hundreds of passengers were left behind in Hilo, Hawaii when the Pride of America Norwegian cruise liner pulled out of the port 2 hours ahead of schedule Tuesday due to the tsunami warning. My relatives were out on an excursion but made it back on board right before the cruise ship pulled away.
We barely got to the port. It was kind of chaotic and crazy trying to get on the ship. I think we were one of the last passengers to actually get on before they lifted the boarding plank and ship left. Unfortunately, I think about a quarter of the passengers were unable to get back to the port in time.
Norwegian has not confirmed how many passengers it left behind, but says the ship was required to leave the port immediately.
Left the dock about 5 o'clock or a little after. It was due to hit here at 7:10. But by that point, we were at sea, which for a ship is the safest place to be. It'll just be a little speed bump. No, I did not feel anything.
Wednesday, the ship returned to Hilo to get the stranded passengers.
The passengers who did make it back were lining the starboard side of the ship. And as the passengers came out of the terminal and onto the ship, they were hooting and hollering and clapping. It was kind of interesting to see, and the people who were getting on the ship were in turn waving back up to the passengers who were on the ship. So it was a good reunion.
And Norwegian says before the ship left early, all the guests were notified and advised to seek higher ground if they couldn't make it back to the ship. And those out on the Norwegian excursions were taken to a local high school that was designated a safe location.